Welcome back to my humble abode. I am Yorkie, the Tail Spinner, taking you back to Galarian, as you can see, to Canabres, for more of Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, and our tale of our ignoble young lady, Noir, Whispers of Darkness. Well, there seemed little point in attacking the Pitaxian wine cellar just now, and so she turns herself over to the Arendelle house, seeing what may lie in that direction. And more enemies were on the road. Of course, there are always enemies after the demon attack.
I see blood! Blood!
A simple attack, though, would readily finish off these beasts. They had little power among them.
Cover me, all right?
I'll cut you wide open! Mind over muscle!
A blast of ice at the spider. Missing, unfortunately. But Wendoag attacked and took it down easily. And so it was back on the road. Across another hole riven through the earth by that demon Descari. And a sure
Let's shake a leg!
sure looked dangerous.
Let's shred them! The spirits demand your blood! Surrender or else! You're irrelevant.
It's amazing to think that a single sure thought they could defeat us.
This way. Shall we move? We shall move! Save the last one for me.
A simple couple of these fools didn't seem like much of a threat, to be honest. And so it was just a case of getting into fight.
You are today's sacrifice!
Of course, their resistances could cause some problems.
Too late for apologies. I'll remove this obstacle.
Distract them for me.
And a quick, simple revenge for the strike that was dealt against him. purifying solution. That's not, I think, what the what was asked for. Magic essence. Rather different, I think.
Wherever my legs carry me.
And so we are through. And in a dining hall, it seems, where what a splendid occasion counts, and this new Numidian elixir is something. Quite something. It seems quite a party with dancing girls, etc. was underway. And then the demons interrupt, and the cultists. Demons, help!
You'll make a fine trophy.
Very well.
No match for me.
Ember. Not every strike would win, of course.
Go.
Aranka, we were asked to look for her, I believe. Well, the courtesans flee. And the nobles, too.
Go for their
Though it
hearts.
seems there may be a little in the way of refuse anywhere. Refuge. It seems there may be a lot of refuse, as in trash, but not refuge. Some of the nobles, drunk enough, tried to fight the demons. It didn't seem a likely choice.
Time to share your treasures!
Poison. Never a nice thing to see.
Am I doing it wrong?
Ah, she can only cancel her own. I hadn't realised that. And Nino stepped forward to create a pit, giving some cover. Noir continues her attacks. The spell resistance appears too strong. Camellia tries to step out of the way with a poison causing such problems. And Waljiv too recognised the danger of being where he could not act. With all three of them down, It seemed an apropos time to withdraw a little. At least Ember managed to sleep one of them. And perhaps a small air elemental might help out, Nino reasoned. Not that powerful, but present nonetheless. Trying to help the nobles, Noir fired off a blast. It seemed the Lord was not the empty-headed animal food trough wiper that he'd initially seemed. Ember steps away and attempts to make him vulnerable. Failing, unfortunately. And Ninio, casting a growth spell on Wendy. Camellia was unable to act at the time. Wendy still unable to act, as Ember tries screaming. Noir bringing forth her ice blast once more, failing to overcome the spell saving. Our warriors were in dire need of recovery. At last, Wenduag was ready. Although, recovering, she missed. Another scream. And the elemental does its best. Unfortunately, killing the nobles. Such is life when you stand in the way of an air elemental, of course. Or rather, such is death.
me.
Well, you see, Wendoak, for that to be true, you'd have to hit.
Go.
You should have listened to reason.
Noir continues her assault, but still fails to overcome.
Pain is excruciating.
Indeed. It would help if you could recover, of course. And there went the Sure.
You're irrelevant. I'll dissect your cadaver.
Nino taking down the enemy there. With just 2 of the demons left, it was looking more optimistic.
Cover me, all right?
And at last, Waldrip was ready to attack.
I'll rip you apart.
A huge hit there.
I'll hit you. I'll remove this obstacle.
And so our fighters were back and ready to take them down.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Unfortunately, the carnage had been rather complete by then.
Did you see that?
Portrait of Galprimendev. Fine. Aranka, we would have to look for you. Thank you, stranger. The girl does not look the least bit scared. Her cheeks are flushed and her blue eyes glittering. For saving us from the demons, and for your timely entrance, I swear I don't know who was more enraged me more today. Who enraged me more today? The demons or the oh-so-affable master of the house? I'm a friend of Ilkas's. He asked me to find you and protect you. The young woman clasps her hands together. Ilkas is alive? And he made a brilliant new friend? It's a shame it had to happen now, when the city is under siege by demons, and those pig-headed inquisitors are pursuing us instead of doing something useful. How did you end up here? Ulrun's hounds found me in Wallflower, and they tried to capture us. I distracted them. Then I lost them in the streets before charming my way into this party. Even if the inquisitors saw where I went, they wouldn't have been allowed past the door. Ulrun holds no sway among certain members of the aristocracy, so I picked up a good place to lie low. That is, until the demon showed up. The girl shivers and wraps her arms around herself. Now that's more like it. So I have inadvertently been harbouring a traitor wanted by the Canabri's Inquisition. This day wasn't such a waste after all. Do you know where the 3rd of your group is? Wallflower? No idea. If he knows about the demon attack, he won't just hide away. He'll go out and try to help people. If he doesn't know, well, you have no chance of finding him. He's a pretty skilled mage, but I doubt he'll risk using magic. He'll probably do something the Inquisitors won't expect. Pose as someone, disguise himself. If we had a great selection of masquerade costumes in the temple. The girl becomes lost in thought for a moment. I know. I'll tie my shawl around your arm. Wallflower gave it to me. He'll spot it right away and know you're a friend. If I were you, I'd look for him in Canabri's Market Square. Well, we do have business to finish there, so we'll do that on the way back. We're not ready to go back yet, though. Tell me about yourself. I'm a ranker, travelling bard and follower of Desna. Many of my fellow bards are rootless misfits who wander the world, unwilling or unable to live a normal life. For me, that's only partly true. I have a wonderful family, my mother, father, grandmother and brother. Right now they are far away and I'm sure they miss me, but they have always supported me in my vocation, and they let me be free to roam. because they knew that I couldn't be happy while there was so much of the world I hadn't explored, and so many places where people might need my help. Bard, that's great, I love singing. Will you sing me a song? Aranka smiled. Sorry, I don't think this is a good time to sing along with Sweeping Epic, but I will gladly sing for you some other time. What can you tell me about the master of the house? About the Count? The girl's voice dropped to a whisper. I've wanted to smash a jug over his head about 5 times today already. He just brings that feeling out in people. It's one of his many talents. Other than that, well, you've probably already heard about the Arendelle family. All I can say is that the Count's servants flee this place like rats from a sinking ship. No one ever stays here long, even though he pays them extravagantly. I even heard one servant complain that he always feels uneasy in the Count's home, like someone is watching him, unseen eyes staring at the back of his head, even if his back is to the wall, even if he turns around. I don't know if I believe all these tales, but I'm just telling you what I've heard. Yeah, that's the word on the street too. The tiefling hunches his shoulders. This mansion is the tastiest morsel in the whole village, in the whole city. But all the thieves are afraid to even set foot in the street. Are you deliberately talking as if I'm not here? Excellent. Like any polite host, I shall return the favour and act as if you're not here either. Why did you decide to break into the wardstone and cast magic on it? You put your lives at risk. Your information could have been a trap set by demons. But it wasn't a demon trap, Aranka says forcefully. Then her voice softens and her expression turns pensive. You know, living next to the world wound and seeing the powerlessness of the Crusaders, it's very hard. We've been trying to defeat the demons for 100 years now, and we have nothing to show for it. I think that Queen Galfrey and the other leaders think that we can defeat evil if we line up our soldiers in perfect columns and send them marching off with the stirring battle cry. We just need a few more soldiers, a little more discipline. But we've been marching for 100 years, and it's always 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Yes, and I'm sure you stick together because opposites attract. And while the soldiers are marching, people like Holron are seizing power behind their backs. His fanaticism and cruelty were forged in the same furnace as the Crusaders' righteousness. We will never defeat the demons if we keep trying to march down this same path. We need to change tack. We need to challenge our principles, trust our hearts and our friends, and not mouldering doctrines. We need to listen to any entity that is willing to help us. My friends and I listened, and we trusted, and we tried to change something. At least we tried, even though it didn't work out. Can you get somewhere safe on your own? It looks like the Inquisitors aren't busting down the door just yet, and they're not hiding under the bed. So I think I'm safe for now. I'll be fine on my own. I'll go to our temple, to Ilka's. The Inquisitors must have searched there by now. They won't go back a second time. I must go. Good luck. May Desna be with you, stranger. And now we'll have a word with Darren.
Greetings, valiant stranger who has just burst into my life. I am the master of this house, Count Darren Kale, myriad mellifluous monikers Arendelle. No need to introduce yourself. I find remembering insignificant details, such as the name of passing acquaintances, such a bore.
We'll get along well with our friend, Ninio.
Now that we've finished with the niceties, tell me this. How did all those thrice-damned demons end up at my soiree?
Canabres lies in ruins, discarded, killed Arendelle. The wardstone has been captured, and you're asking why demons gate-crashed your party?
Canabres in ruins. Discarded. Well, and I was already lamenting the lack of excitement at my little banquet. Although it must have been tolerable enough if we didn't get notice of a great hulking demon attacking a dragon just outside the window. It seems as though Discari's occasion was altogether more of a crush than mine, if you will pardon the pun.
What should I know about you, Count, apart from the fact that you're highborn and very
As a
rich?
child, I had my very own pony, but I always dreamed of having a lamb. I was never allowed one. Sheep were seen as peasant animals, utterly unsuitable for the scion of a noble line. The trauma haunts me to this day. I think of it every time I have roast lamb for dinner.
I have a feeling near you lambs would be screaming, not silent.
I'm sorry that happened to you. Such a sad story.
It's really not, Ember.
I had not even the slightest intention of upsetting such a lovely child.
I'm not lovely. Some people have even called me a scarecrow before.
That's patently absurd. Why, you can't possibly be a scarecrow with a crow following you around.
He does have a point.
I'm sorry if I failed to sate your curiosity. I loathe talking about myself to people I don't know, even more to those I do know. The only thing worth knowing, aside from the fact that I am highborn and filthy rich, is that I dislike Puritans and demons in equal measure. Well, perhaps demons a tad more.
You don't seem very concerned about the city's fate.
I have no friends here whose untimely demise I would care to mourn. The only alarming thing is how easily all this happened. I don't care for the thought that demons could come calling at my door at any moment. And just think, everyone had so much faith in the wardstones gifted by Iomede's herald, and in the might of our tamed dragon, as if there had been no Dresden or a dozen other routes where the demons overcame every defense.
The Count falls silent and rubs his brow, looking fatigued.
The Orendes are one of the most ancient and noble families in Mendiv. They are related by blood to Queen Galfrey herself. The Count is the last remaining member of his dynasty. The rest all perished around 10 years ago. In the tragedy at the family seat, Heaven's Edge, the demons got past the defenses and massacred everyone inside.
I thank you for providing your friend with that helpful summary, my lady. I believe I've seen you before, with that hilarious buffoon Horgus Gwyrm. I sincerely hope you are not engaged in any kind of sordid arrangement with him.
I'd rather think she'll slap you for that.
So splendid, in proximity to something so grotesque, makes me feel quite ill. You deserve a better fate than that, no doubt.
Maybe you rescued it.
Your civility knows no bounds, Count. I most assuredly do not have any arrangement with Master Gwyrm.
I expect a little gratitude for saving you.
Of course, where are my manners? There. You can also poke about the house and claim whatever takes your fancy. Though I imagine some of you already had that in mind.
Arende family ring
I
received.
feel like very attacked right now.
You can go to the Defender's Heart. It's under the protection of Beth Terabade and the Eagle Watch.
I thank you for the invitation, but I am not quite as desperate as I may seem. At times, it is better to be surrounded by the repugnant mugs of demons than the sour and dour physiognomies of Iomede's righteous paladins.
I do understand your point.
Either way, my mansion is now safe. I have a pair of half-decent guards. I just need to drag them out of the storeroom and bring them to their senses. I ordered them to drink a love potion, you see? For reasons which seemed extremely witty at the time, and in the state of inebriation I then found myself in. They can guard the house while the valorous paladins beat back the demon assault. They will beat them back, yes? As regards myself, I feel like stretching my legs. I know rudimentary divine spells. I am no friend to demons, and I elevate any society that I deign to grace with my presence. I shall accompany you, only for a short time, of course. I have no desire to remain at the vanguard for a protracted period. What say you, my ephemeral but highly diverting acquaintance? After all, Lord Descari spoiled my party. I now burn with the desire to spoil his.
An intriguing offer, especially if he knows how to heal. We could use a healer.
He's handsome. Having a spellcaster in the party is always useful, too. If he's strong, he'll make a good ally. If he's weak, he will die instead of us.
He has all these friends at his party, and he still looks so lonely. We can take him with us. Maybe it will make him feel better?
Don't ask me. Having him tag along would be like going for a nighttime stroll through the back alleys with a diamond tiara on your head. Even I don't like that kind of attention.
The Count's presence can only benefit us. I think we should say yes.
What? You're asking about whether to take this boy with you? The question lies outside the bounds of my interest. By the way, did you know that the young scions of noble families often sponsor the research of young scientists? What laudable passion for knowledge. True, the size of their donations bears a direct correlation to the hazardousness of the experiment being conducted.
He doesn't look like a whiner, and he can hold his own, so he won't be dead weight.
Well, it seems most of the group wants you, so deal.
Capital. Good acquaintances that begin and end at just the right moment often leave the most pleasant memories. Wouldn't you say?
The only one who doesn't want you is Waljeff. So you can replace him. Now, I looked at you before and wanted to make you a lawmaster, if I can. We need a skill focus, we need metamagic empowerment of some kind. We need 3rd level spells. Which you get at level 6. You have good persuasion.
Forwards. No, backwards. I did it!
The intricate patterns of the harp depict the stars, moons, and butterflies. All marks of the goddess Desna.
I did it!
What am I missing? Ah, there. So my thoughts at the moment. Now we have a healer. A couple of pseudo healers, but that's not what we're going for with them. She's going to be very much a warrior, and so is she. She's a ranged caster, a blaster caster in the making. She is a buffing caster and control in the making. I'm a blaster, of course, a ranged fighter, or a ranged attacker. So the next step would seem to be either... Well, we can go to Terabai's residence. Let's try there. And we will fight.
Death is life's final surprise, and I enjoy surprising people.
Magritium Turinos.
I crave
Trust
your
in yourself.
commands.
Esme, Axe, yes. Esme, Axe, yes. Esme, Axe,
Rules
yes.
are made to be broken.
And do you have the ability to channel? Nice.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Ember.
Out of my sight!
When do I get in there and hit him? And Camellia, you can hit him.
Demand your blood.
I don't think he liked that experience. Ember, you need to step backwards, my friend. Ooh. That was not what I wanted for you, but never mind.
No match for me.
You are today's sacrifice.
He's down. Just one more then.
Mind over muscle. You won't stop us.
Indeed not. Nice hit. And so we arrive at the Terabade residence. You need a little healing. And perhaps for you as well, at least a little.
Trail me.
The heartbeat quickens.
Work! Work, you silly spell!
I will see to your demise.
Ember. We have one of these fools here.
I'll rip you apart!
Not like that you won't, but never mind.
Go for their hearts.
Go for something at least, please. Not damage.
So this is how it
Ow!
feels.
Windwag. Ninio, what can you do for me? Let her disappear. To give her a boost. A stealth attack. Not good. Not much of a heal there, I think, but something.
Yes.
Ow.
Why am I so weak? They'll beg me to stop!
Oh, that's Camellia. I see.
I'll cut you wide open.
Ninio. Ah, that's on us. That's not as useful as I thought it was. That's that. Ember, can you sleep this one? No.
No match for me.
4, not good. And the fighter is up again. A little pet comes forward. And perhaps a little blindness on you. Or not.
Yes. Only death can stop me.
Camellia.
Spirits demand your blood.
That's 3 damage. And Ninio. With another blast from our leader, Noir. And a shield of faith on her if we can. We can't. Why not? Well, we can heal her. Apparently we can't. That's interesting.
They'll beg me to stop.
You are today's sacrifice.
Indeed.
You should have listened to reason.
Nice little hit there.
Surrender, or else!
Wendy?
I'll rip you apart!
And so it almost dies. And shouldn't last much longer.
Go for their hearts!
I'll remove this obstacle.
Another blast from the past there.
Precision and grace.
Too late for apologies.
Unfortunate.
I'll cut you wide open!
And the frog has them down.
Mind over muscle.
I'll make short work of this.
I'll hit you.
You did. Well done.
No match for me.
The spirits demand your blood.
The summonings are gone now, which is not a
You should have
problem.
listened to reason.
It didn't heal him, which is good. Ow.
You won't stop us.
Indeed. Let's hope
I'll rip you apart.
not.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Out of my sight.
Ow. I think a little healing on Wendoag might help.
They'll beg me to stop.
What about a ray of blindness? You're not managing to hit anything else. No. And there we are.
Mysteries can wait till tomorrow.
I think we're rather encumbered at the moment. Let's rest and see what we can do from there. We have no alchemy kit, but we need someone who can cook and meal for us. Inio, you seem to have that ability. Ah, wait, Night Watch. Ember, why don't we have you as a second of the Night Watch? Alchemy. Do we have a... No, we don't have one of those. Party meal. It won't let me put that in there for some reason. Maybe it has. There it has. Begin resting. Canabra is burned down before I even arrived. What a tragedy. Now my article on the city will be incomplete. What's interesting about surface cities? Noisy, senseless, stinking places, but they do burn nicely. Down to 2,714. Let's See what's in Terabade residence.
Is that a trap?
It would certainly seem to be.
I am helpful, am I not?
Yes, we already know you are.
Let me draw the first blood. You are today's sacrifice!
I will see to your demise.
And there's a succubus. Ooh. You should be in for a shock when he comes round. I wish it wouldn't do that. Obviously, I don't want to stop attacking just because I saw something in the distance. Right. What the hell? All right. Well, that was a thing.
No match for me.
Tricky.
It should work. Is it flawed?
What shall we do? Summon small elemental? A small fire elemental somewhere? Yes.
They'll beg me to stop.
Unfortunate. I don't suppose I can hold person her. No, she's a monster, not a person. Can I lesser restoration her? No, apparently not. What is the reduction that they have? Acid, cold and fire. Unfortunate. That's what we have available. Why can you not cast that on her? Oh, that's Ray of Frost, isn't it? That's definitely cold. Would be in touch range, that's not something we want. Jolt. Spell resistance is an issue. Darren! No, we're on Ember. A scream. That's 5.
I'll rip you apart!
About 1 in 10 should succeed, whereas this should be more. But may not get past her spell resistance, cold resistance, etc.
Precision and grace.
Do we have anything useful? No.
You're irrelevant.
And your screams are working. Ish.
No match for me.
Needs 90. Wow.
Go for their hearts.
I don't think we got past the spell resistance yet, did we? Nope, we didn't overcome it. Ow. Ow. Yeah, her little friend is no good.
Mind over muscle.
And I can't make her more vulnerable, no. And I assume I can't sleep. I can try. Saving throw succeeded, unfortunate.
They'll beg me to stop.
I'm begging you to start, actually. Wow.
Burn.
No!
Behead.
That's not what I had in mind. That's not what I tried to do.
I'll cut you wide open. Am I at my limit? So this is how it feels.
Okay. What else can we do? Not a whole lot.
Obstacle.
I'll rip you apart.
You haven't hit her yet. You're not going to rip anything apart. And the aid that we had is gone, but it wasn't exactly helpful anyway. And she's immune to acid. Well,
Yes. No match for me.
target's armor class 29. What about turning off power attack?
The spirits demand your blood! You are today's sacrifice!
Nino.
Mind over muscle!
Go.
18. Well, it's one better. Reduced to 0, absolutely. It automatically starts out reduced by 10. And I think she's doing... How much is she doing? Does it say? It doesn't say. Oh, she can use that. I hadn't put that on yet.
Go for their hearts!
18. Try that. Nino.
You should have listened to reason.
They'll beg me to stop.
I'm begging you to start. I really am. Why can't I give it to her? Are we still blessed? Yes, we are. We don't really need to heal anyone. Might as well do a cure like wounds on her.
You're irrelevant.
Is it because I can't give strength to one that's already extra sized?
Go. No match for me.
Why is it down to 20? Why was it 18 before and it's now 20? I mean, I can see why it would be 20. Armor class is 29. Whatever. I don't see this as being a winning
I'll cut
fight.
you wide open.
One more. Not overcoming the spell resistance there. Rather overpowered for my level, I think. What about the ray of blindness? Hey, she's blind. Is she blind?
Surrender or else.
I'll rip you apart!
Down to 18.
The spirits demand your blood.
Refresh that. Oh. Ninio.
My strike.
That's one. No.
They'll beg me to stop!
I don't really need that going. We're not building up heat.
You are today's sacrifice.
5 against 11. Wonderful. Just wonderful.
I'll make short work of this.
Ninio. Let me have a look. She's dazzled for 12 more seconds. -1 penalty on attack rolls. That's all she's got. More hit dice than your wizard indeed, so they're just dazzled.
I'll remove this obstacle.
No, you apparently won't. Nor am I surprised you didn't.
Yes. No match for me.
What's this? Well, we might as well.
Out of my sight!
Mind over muscle.
Too late for apologies.
I'll rip you apart!
Come on. We should have had a few above that level now. Oh, the 4 damage done. It's minuscule. But it is 4 damage. Oops, did not mean to do that.
You should have listened to reason.
I'll hit you.
We've done 4 from her. Let's see if we can do more. Reduced.
Go for their hearts.
I will see to your demise.
Right now, we might as well come out of this.
Why am I so weak?
Come on, why are you not using it?
Only death can stop me.
Magridium, Turinos. Magridium, Turinos.
I wonder what lies beyond. I wonder what lies beyond.
Magridium, Turinos.
Esme, Axe, yes.
Why am I so weak?
Esme, Axe, yes.
Only death can stop me.
I wonder what lies beyond. I wonder what lies beyond.
Why am I so weak?
Magritium Turinos.
I wonder what lies
No.
beyond.
Not like this.
Well, she's down.
This pain is excruciating. So this is how it feels?
And that would seem to be it.
This condition is irrational. I dedicate my body to science.
Not quite enough there. I think we'll come back to the Terabade mansion. Perhaps go clear other places first. The Succubus is rather powerful, you see. What about the Worm mansion? Perhaps he has something we can handle more. Although, if we're going to rest, we might as well rest here.
I won't let you hurt my friends. Ha! Ouch!
No, not like this.
What the hell?
I wonder what lies beyond.
Huh.
This pain is excruciating.
Yes, it seems to be.
Let's have some fun.
I'll cut you wide open.
Ember? I think you should get away from there, dear girl. And the bugs can't be slept, it looks like.
I'll rip you apart.
That's fine. No, I moved off of her.
Continue fighting everyone.
Well, don't fight everyone, only fight the enemies.
Demand your blood.
No match for me.
Out of my sight.
Camellia?
You are today's sacrifice.
They'll beg me to stop.
That bug's down.
Mind over muscle.
I will see to your demise.
Not reduced. I don't like the way it keeps being reduced.
Go for their hearts.
I'll rip you apart.
You should have listened to reason.
Precision and grace.
There we are. So we still need to finish off at the Terabade residence. And the Tower of Estrot, we have Gwyrm.
Quick, quick! Else we miss all the fun! I see blood! Blood!
I don't, because it got reduced.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Neo hit for 2 damage. I am surprised. And that's that. I think some selling a little Actually, we'll go back to the tavern first. We need to go heal. And then... what do we have here? You can't use any of those. You could use that. You've got a +2 dexterity bonus. That would allow you 3. And you could use a pipe box, I suppose. What's that? Storyteller's ring. We don't have any good bows. That is one issue. Marching Terror doesn't seem to be hitting that well right now. You don't have a magic weapon, do you? Hang on, nobody's using Finian. Ah, but we can't, can we? Huh. Because it can't, Finian cannot become a rapier for some strange reason. Oh yes, you can. Why wasn't it showing as if you could before? On a quick rest, and I think we'll end it there for today. There are links around to other gameplays you may enjoy on the channel. There's a like and a subscribe if you wish to help us grow. And there's also a comment section for you to use. I'll respond.